Saves, and tonight I'm going to be doing some meal prep and some kind of what I call maintenance cooking. So tonight I'm going to be prepping 3 meals: taco soup, I'm making chicken enchiladas, that's for tonight, or chicken quesadillas, that's for tonight, chicken teriyaki, I'm going to boil some chicken, and I'm going to brown some extra ground beef. That's just going to kind of be for like a night that I don't have anything prepped. That way I can just pull it out and throw a quick meal together, you know, if I don't have anything prepped. Or to help me the next week when I decide I'm going to cook for next week. So I'm going to be doing things like I'm going to chop up my onions and my bell peppers, mostly because I don't want them to go bad. I'm going to freeze them in containers. I'm also going to be making taco soup tonight. That's going to go in the crock pot. So I'm going to cook the meat. I'm going to put everything together. I'm going to actually put it in my crock pot, put my crock pot in the refrigerator, and then I'll just pull it out tomorrow whenever I get ready to cook that. And that's it, guys. Oh, couple tips. If you're going to be doing prep, make sure you get all your stuff out, have all your stuff out and ready. I have Ziploc bags here just in case I need those. I got my cutting boards out because I know I'm going to cut some onions. And I kind of set mine up in different sections. So I have a few things here, a few things over there, things back here. I'll show you guys in a second. So that I have different sections that I can just go there, do that, and move on. Also, another tip, bring in your trash can so you can just throw stuff away as you go. I would probably just pile up the sink and do the dishes all at the end. But that is what we're doing tonight. So, alright guys, here we go. Just forget that. I always forget. Alright guys, so here's my first station. This is where I'm going to chop my vegetables, and I have Ziploc bags over here ready. I'm going to freeze those. I have containers too, so I may put them in my onions in containers. I like to put them in these little containers, but right now I can't find the rest of them, so I may have to put some in Ziploc bags. So I made sure I had some of those. Also, I've got my bag for my extra hamburger meat labeled and ready. I'm going to chop all my vegetables over here. I also have my chicken that has been defrosting. That's going to go in a pot because it's just going to get boiled tonight. This is going to be for extra, this is just extra. This is a night when you don't want to cook, or this is next week when you kind of already have something prepped and you don't have to go back and defrost it, and you know, it just makes life easy. So just have some stuff ready on hand that you can just pull out, you know, at a moment's notice. Okay, over here is where I'm going to be putting my hamburgers, because I'm going to make the hamburger sliders tonight, and I'm going to bake them in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and put them in the oven and have them done and ready. Then I will put them in a Ziploc bag after they've cooled, and I'll probably set them in the freezer because we're not going to have these until Saturday. That way Saturday I'll pull them out, and all I have to do is cut my bread and put my sliders together and then stick them back in the oven for a few minutes. So this is where I'll be prepping my hamburger meat. Of course, I got my stove. I've got my hamburger meat that's about to be cooked, and I've got pots back there for the chicken that I'm about to boil, and I'm gonna do chicken quesadillas tonight. So I've got that stuff ready in a pot. It was frozen, so I'm just gonna defrost it in the pot. And rice for tonight also. And so right here on my island, I'm gonna be putting my meals together. I've got everything I need for taco soup and for my chicken teriyaki sauce, because the only thing I'm making tonight is this sauce, and my hamburger meat that I'm about to cook. So I think I've got everything ready, and guys, this is kind of how I do it. My stove for cooking, my island for prepping everything that needs to go in pots and stuff like that. Back there is where I'm going to do put my hamburger patties in the pan, my can opener, and then my chopping over here. Alright guys, here we go. guys, we're finally there. We're at the last meal of the night. These are going to be the hamburger sliders. I thought I'd wait and make these last since I had so many other things going on. And this was the last thing I had with the raw meat. I wanted to kind of do it last. So I'm just going to go ahead and season it up. Best stuff ever. I also need an egg. Yep, now here's where you're gonna get your hands dirty. This is pretty much made the same way as the meatloaf, except minus the sauce. So if you saw my meatloaf video, you would have seen this. I'll attach that somewhere. I'll put a card in for that, for the meatloaf video. Okay. That was a package of onion soup mix, and it's messy. They will come out delicious. This is actually Grill Mates, and it is backyard brick oven, but it tastes really good on burgers. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that in there. I'm gonna throw in some of those bell pepper and onion. See if I can do this with one hand. Maybe. Okay. Just a little bit, not much. These onions are strong. Got that all mixed up. That's what it looks like. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is make little burgers. I'm going to use this. I think this is just a glass Pyrex little bowl. I think this is the smallest thing I have. So I'm going to try that. And I'm just going to make them small because we're using Hawaiian rolls. Of course, we're using the ones from Aldi. You know, I think I can make these smaller without that, so I'm not going to use it. Okay, so I'm just going to make little burgers. And I don't know why, but I always put a hole in them. That's how I was taught. My mom told me to put a hole in it. It's supposed to keep it from getting big, so, you know, sometimes it seems like it works. I don't know. So I'm going to try 12. I may do whatever this makes and just have some frozen for later. There may be a night I'm not here and he can just pull these out, because I'm going to go ahead and cook them too. He can just pull them out and they'll be ready to go on some little rolls. We'll do these with maybe homemade french fries, maybe Aldi bought french fries, depends on how I'm feeling that week, or if I have any. So if I have some, it'll probably be Aldi fries, which this week we don't have any, but we do have chips, so we'll have chips, or I'll make homemade fries because I have potatoes. I got potatoes this week. Did I say that? Yeah, I got potatoes this week, so or maybe I got potatoes last week. I don't know. I have potatoes, so somewhere I got potatoes. So it looks like I'm probably going to be able to get 8 in here, so I'm definitely going to need to pull out another pan. I may try to squeeze 10. I mean, I'm not using very much meat. So, I may be able to squeeze in 2 more. Here's my oven, it's ready. I think the worst part of all of this is cleaning up this kitchen. Ooh, I think I can get more in here. Okay, I may be able to get 12 in here. Let's see what happens. If I do 2 of these, I don't think I'm going to get 2 pans of these. I could make them a little bit smaller. I may do that. Maybe able to get maybe 6 more. I'm going to grab another pan. Again, you know, I don't know about the whole. It may work, it may not. Okay. All right, these are done. Go. And I'm not gonna grease the bottom of these. These are hamburgers, so they're gonna be pretty greasy anyway. So I won't need to grease these pans at all. I don't know how many I'm gonna be able to get out of here. Probably about it. I'm thinking 6. You know what? I think it's gonna make sense. Change of plan. We're gonna make the regular size burgers. So I'm probably gonna get half of that. We're gonna make some regular burgers with this. That's about the size there. Instead of mini ones, and then this is another thing that can just go in the freezer. This can even be like a snack or something, like a lunch, because there's not very much. I think it looks like I'm going to be able to probably make 5 of these. I'm going to smash them down a lot because they're going to puff up. So, and there's 5, so that'll work. This one's going to be small, but it'll be alright. Somebody will eat it. We'll give it to my little one. He'll eat it. He loves hamburgers. Alright, so there are 5 cheeseburgers already. And then I've got the 12 mini ones, which I have 12 Hawaiian rolls anyway, so that works out perfect. So now I've got 2 meals. Alright, my oven's ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and put both of these in at the same time. Uncovered. And I'm just gonna let them cook. They'll probably be done in about 20 minutes. Okay, it is now 9 o'clock and it started about 6:30, and I just put my last thing in the oven. So this was, I know this seemed like a lot of work, and it is a lot of work, but I won't have to cook any more this week. I have meals that I don't have to cook for next week. Matter of fact, let me show you what I have. Okay, I have ground beef that's already done, so that's going to be 1 meal. This is another bag of ground beef already done, so that's 2 meals. This could be tacos. This could be hamburger helper, or we make ours from scratch, but hamburger helper. I have all these onions. These are gonna last. These are gonna last this month, probably, because I won't use a ton of them, but I'll use a little bit. I'll leave 1 of these, 1 onion and 1 bell pepper in the refrigerator and use those throughout. If it gets to a point where there's a week where I'm not going to use them, I'll go ahead and stick them in the freezer. So I have all of those. I also have my chicken breast that I made. Okay, so I have those that can be cut up and grilled on my little flat griller that you saw me using for the tortillas, for the chicken quesadillas. So I have those. I also have quesadillas because there's still like 8 left. So I have quesadillas left. And I have taco soup that we're having today, tomorrow, and Friday. Is that right? Yeah, tomorrow and Friday. And I also have the 2 burger meals, guys. So that's a ton. I know it took a long time, but that is a ton of meals. These are prepped. I hate cutting these, guys. If you've got a processor, use a processor. Mine is broken. So we've got quite a few meals to start with. And I also noticed that I cleaned my freezer out today. You saw it. I cleaned my freezer out, and I had chicken enchiladas that were already prepped. The chicken's already done. The sauce is already done. So that's another meal that I have in there that I don't have to cook. So guys, like, I know it was a lot. I know it took a long time. But I'm not going to spend any more time in the kitchen this week. Oh, I also prepped my chicken teriyaki, which I don't pre-cook it. Some people do it in the crock pot. My family, they're not really huge fans of freezer cooking. So I kind of have to go ahead and prep it so that I can cook it, because they don't like freezer cooking. They don't like stuff in the crock pot often, so we don't do it that much. But I do have some chicken teriyaki that I'm going to be making this week. The only thing I'll have to do is cook the chicken teriyaki. So that's the only thing I'm going to have to actually, cook. Everything else is done. Hamburgers, I'm going to slice those buns up. I may even just have my husband do it. Slice the buns up, put the cheese on them, put the meat on them, put them in the oven until they're, melty. And then that's it. So guys, this week is going to be a breeze. Next week's going to be a breeze. And then some of these meals I'm going to keep back. I may prep again next week just so I can have some extra. So I have these this week, and then maybe I'll do it again next week. And I may not do it again until next month. But I'll have some meals that are already done that I don't have to worry about, that, keep me out of the kitchen, because I don't like to cook. Don't think that I like to be in here cooking, because I don't like to cook. So now I'm done. So guys, now I'm at the part that I don't like. I'm all done with my meals, and now I'm at the cleanup part. So I'm gonna clean up this mess. It's the worst part of prepping all these meals, is the cleanup. But guys, if you've enjoyed what you've watched today, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you can get all the notifications that our videos are ready. So anyway, guys, y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.